What's up, family? Thanks for tuning in this Street Academia TV, and I'll be your host, Jay Remy. Today I want to speak about branding, almighty branding. The first time I ever hear about branding, it was like the year 2001. Yeah, 2001. I go Kumasi where I go, my uncle being there for Capital Radio, for Nshai, so where they be the marketing manager. I be young, I listen to what they go and what they talk, and I hear the word branding. So after everything, I used to go take Business and Financial Times newspaper to read from them because he used to have them and things. So I ask him, say, what be this branding thing? Because I would ask questions. I want to learn something. Where they tell me, so branding be this, be that, be this, be that. So over time, where they ask him, say, so why Ghanaians don't really like to get serious with branding? Because it look like a lot of things they happen where people go feel really take their brand or build their brand over a period of time and then leverage on them, do the things they want to do. But why people know they really pay attention? Where they tell me, say, Ghanaians and most people, like quick results. So people no one take time to create or build a brand where they go leverage on take sell things, right? People no one build their brand and leverage on take sell their things or push their product. You understand? So because people want quick results, they never go take time get somebody to create a whole branding for their product. And even if the person creates it, they don't want to pay, right? They don't want to pay for the symbols where they go be used and the whole thing. And so because they don't want to pay, the person who will create what they call branding handbook. And because you don't have branding handbook, you don't know what you go do with your brand from now to like the next 5 years. You understand? And because know what to do with your brand from now to the next 5-10 years, you go see say the thing they do say you be confused. You don't know what you to do. So that be what he tell me, and I'll be like, yo, this be very interesting. So I decide to really delve into him. So that also helped me to deal with so many different companies and artists where I handle some of their branding for them. But we won't look at the history of branding. We won't look at the history. Before you go look at anything that exists, you foresee what has already happened. For around the 2700 BCE, right, our ancestors were in the day Egypt. Those times they call Egypt Kemet, right? And they be black Africans they there. Now we, people with be light skin they there. But early times then it be our people they there. We then build a pyramid. So around 2700 BCE, then our ancestors where they did that side, they have cattle, right? And they brand the cattle. So when they brand the cattle, they use some hot metal tool. Then they go hit down for fire inside. They go burn the cattle in body, right? And they do that to differentiate one farmer in cattle from another farmer, because if the animals plenty where they come together, it'd be difficult to differentiate them. You understand? So if our people start branding first, where they could be like embossing. You emboss on leather or some skin. So they put a hot thing for fire inside. Then they go burn the animal in skin. So around this 2700 BCE, a little bit about 2600, and then like 2560 BCE, that be when the old kingdom of Egypt was at its peak. So then everything was top notch. That be when they built the pyramid of Giza and things. And all those great pyramids where you see now, where people know they understand. That be when they build them. So then our ancestors back then, they be really serious about branding. And that be why now when you go back Egypt, they have artworks carved in stone. So say nobody go fit tell you say if no be these people do them. And that be branding. You understand? So as we come learn right now, our ancestors, the ancient Egyptians, and those people who then they did the Sudan there, then they brand their cattle, so say you go differentiate their own from other farmers. So that be what branding they do. Branding they do the same thing to differentiate one company from another. You see, when there's no good brand image or like a good brand structure for a company, everybody go be confused. You understand?